This is a common joke on my channel that 90% of the time I'm waiting on my friends. And here we are. Here I am, waiting yet again. Just dude, I don't even know.
I won't. I need it.
I don't even know what's happening right now. Look at those dogs. Why are the dogs out?
Bloody, bloody freaking Mary. My foot trucker. Sponsored by Wendy's.
You're sponsored?
If you couldn't eat Wendy's, then you a hoe. That's a topic we could do one of these days. Literally get one of our fat friends and we'll sit and talk about about fast food. I'm not the biggest fast food guy, fun fact. I'm actually not.
You're not a
Not anymore.
fast food guy?
Not anymore. I either want to sit down at a restaurant or I want to eat a home cooked meal.
So like no Taco Bell?
I'll
I
get
started
every.
recording
I'll
while you
get.
were away, by the way.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. It was perfect timing because I started recording and I won't say what I said. You'll just have to find out. But
Ah,
but
ah.
but
Welcome to the funny
literally
bone.
it was like 30 seconds and you were coming back and I was like, "Oh yeah, let's go." This is perfect
Welcome
timing.
to the funny bone, everyone.
We have funny bones.
We have bones.
Okay, so while you were away, I just figured, the audience doesn't know this, but it has been like 3 weeks since we've seen each other, since we've talked to each other.
Yeah, it has.
Just because you
You've
were
been
in
away.
like the theater stuff and
I,
all that
yep.
stuff. So I figured we just take this episode, we kind of catch back up with each other.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I'll
Talk
take it.
about some of
Yeah.
the stuff that's going on, that's happened, what we're up to.
All right. I
Just kind
mean,
of be silly with it.
I actually like that. I think that'd be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, I do
I think
too.
just I just think when you and I communicate with each other anyway, we're pretty stupid. So somehow that'll be funny or whatever.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? All right. All right. So what's been going on? What's new in the world of the Jordans?
So, I already talked about the bidet. Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
dude. I
Hold
will
on.
always
Okay, yeah. Dude, I had a heart attack. This has nothing to do
Yep.
with the bidet, first of
Oh, I
all.
had something to do with the bidet actually.
You did? Okay, we'll get to that in a second. We'll get to that after
Okay.
this, okay?
Okay.
So, the other day we had like the tornado thing, right? I don't know if you were a
Yeah, I
part
heard
of
about
that.
it.
Yeah. So, we were on. Man, I always get tornado watch and warning confused. But
Yeah.
the one where the one has been spotted. That's what we were on,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So super windy here.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting in my desk. I was going to stream, I believe, and I was like editing a video at that point,
Yeah.
and water starts dripping on my keyboard. And I look up
No.
and there's a leak in the ceiling right above where my desk was. And so I unplugged everything. I got like a bucket and stuff. Nothing was damaged because I was here. But dude, if I wasn't like sitting here, it would have been like $3,000 down the drain.
Bro.
Yeah. So
You don't my heart for you right
I
now.
know,
That
I
could have been
know.
bad.
It was awful. And so I moved the desk out from under the leak and I figured out why it was leaking and I told the landlady, whatever. But
Can a lady still be a lord?
I think you're supposed to call them landladies. I think that's what
Really?
I think so.
I've never had a landlord or a landlady. I
You
mean, I
just had
guess
a mom.
technically, yeah, or a grandma or
Yeah.
an RA.
A
I guess
residential
college.
assistant.
I never listened to them.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Listen, bidet and then back to RA real quick, just
Okay.
because I
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
tell you
yeah.
my first experience with an RA. But
With an
the
RA?
bidet,
Your first experience with an RA?
yeah, it was pretty crazy. But
Okay.
no, so
Gotcha.
the bidet, I was. We talked about that what 2 weeks ago at least.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, it's been a couple weeks. Well, when I go to stay with my buddy Abe for the whole week up to the show because of Tech Week and stuff, which I mean, if you want to hear about that, I'll talk about it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Um, but we're sitting there talking, and I don't remember how part of the conversation started, but all of a sudden I was like, dude, you remember Jeffrey, right? Like, the guy we talked to in our Discord. He goes, yeah, I remember Jeffrey. How's he? I was like, he's good, but dude, this guy straight up told me how he's gay for bidets. That's what I said about you.
Uh-huh.
And he goes, dude, but bidets are great. You gotta try one. I was like, you're telling me you like water up your bum? He goes, I got a bidet. I said, no way.
Yes! Yes,
He said you
sir!
got it. He said you. He's like he just installed one too. I said no freaking
Let's
way.
go! Let's
He
go! Did you
told
try
me I
it?
got it. No, that's the thing. He told me I need to try a
Dude, you
bidet,
don't even have to
but
poop. You just try it, man.
just let it go up my
Just
bum.
let it do it. Just let it work. Let it
But no,
cook.
let it go. But no, I thought the bidet was in the bathroom. Which one? I didn't know there was more than one bathroom in where his apartment thing was. I'm not gonna lie,
Hmm.
because it's right above the WGM at the school.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I go into the bathroom like where I was going to take a shower and stuff. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna look at this toilet real quick, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, where's the bidet?
There's no bidet here.
There's no bidet in here. Well, when he told me he was going to go take a shower, I was like, kind of like, he's going to get in the same shower like I went into. I left my stuff in there. Is he going to be upset? Nah, dude. He had his own shower like right beside his bedroom too.
Um,
Here is his room where I was showering, and then his shower. I'm like, I should have asked him if I could have went and used his toilet once for the bidet.
yeah, you really
Is
should
that
have. It would have changed your life.
everyone's on the bidet life? I mean, I don't know.
Dude, I'm telling you, it will change your life. I'm telling
Honestly,
you.
I'm not gonna lie to you. There was one time I was sitting on the toilet, and I hate seat lids, like, or
Uh-huh.
even the seats sometimes, because sometimes like if you have like one of them long bathroom moments, like you really gotta sit there because it's coming,
Hmm.
and you're kind of like leaning from side to side because you're
Yeah.
like, I can't just sit there the whole time. If you're like me, I can't sit there for super long. I hate it. That's one reason why I hate pooping, because I have to
Right.
sit too long.
Yeah. Gotcha.
The other day, I scared myself because I was like, our toilet paper is like right in front of us, so you have to like lean over to get it. So I go to lean, and the toilet seat thing went doink, and I was like, what? You want me to tell you what would have avoided that? If I
What?
would have had a bidet, because I wouldn't have to go wipe. It would just spray my bum.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm so. That's where
S-
I might be on the bidet train
You
someday.
still like technically have to wipe.
You told me I didn't have to wipe.
You can shake it off if you want to.
He's
But
gonna
like
shake the water off your
yeah,
bum
yeah, yeah,
hole.
yeah. Yeah, but what
Yes,
this is
you
kind
just
of a joke. You can't really do
shake
that.
it.
You can't really do that.
That,
Um,
though,
but
that is
we have this is gonna sound so dumb to you, but we have reusable toilet paper coming. Yeah.
reusable toilet paper.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's like it's just cloths. It's
Then it's not
specifically.
toilet paper; it's a rag.
Yeah, yeah, basically, but they like stick together and you can roll them up. So you can still fit them on the roll for toilet paper. Cuz here's the thing, right? You know how
Mhm.
sometimes when you don't have a bidet and you wipe and it's just like a Sharpie sticking out your bum hole and it just keeps coming, right? But then you have
Yes.
other poops that are no wipers. You wipe and there's nothing there.
I still wipe 3 more times after just in case.
But with a bidet, it's always a no wiper.
Dude, what if the bidet missed and all of a sudden one of your reusable rags has a little chocolate stain?
Well, you have to wash them.
You know that should have registered, but it didn't at first. Not gonna lie.
No, you just roll it back up and keep
You
using
just
it.
keep reusing it over and over and over. Reuse it.
You have to wash them, stupid.
Well, that did not click.
Yeah.
It should have. That's why I said it should have, but it did not click.
Oh my
bad,
gosh.
brother.
Wow, I can't believe the first thing we talk about in 3 weeks is bidets. That's funny. I'm telling you though, you spend $20 and you're set.
$20.
It's $20 for my bidet is $20.
One, that spicy nug was good, and two, $20 for a bidet?
Yeah,
Why don't everyone just get a bidet?
that's what I'm saying. You need to do it. Now you can spend more and get like it replaces the toilet seat, and it has like warmers in it and air dryers and yeah, you can go all out, but that's like 500.
Japan really said, "Let me make your pooping experience different."
I believe it's more French, but yes, I get the point.
Oh, they always say wee wees.
They wash their wee wees with a bidet. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
no, back to my first experience with RAs.
Okay.
So I
yeah.
moved it. It's after. I remember my first night of college, actually. Okay, and that's not where I really had to deal with much of an RA. Like, I know an RA signed me in and stuff, but he was talking to my grandparents besides me, too. You know, and I just didn't care. I was like, oh, look at my room. I want to set it up. It's going to be awesome.
Look at this rectangle that I have. This is great. That
Oh,
I share with somebody else.
I got a story about that rectangle.
What?
So, you'll find out. So, oh, what the frick is my screen doing? Do you still see me?
Yeah. Yeah, you're good.
Okay, well, I don't see you.
Okay, I'm
matter of
looking
fact,
really
Discord,
hot, so
you are. Discord, I need you to fix your crap. But so, my first night uh of OCU, do you remember what happened my very first night there?
no.
You told me to get in your car. You called me and said, "Steven, get outside." I said, "Why?" "Get in my car." "Why?"
Don't
No
remember
clue.
this.
You just made me go to Speedway with you to get Speedy Freeze. You said it's a tradition.
Oh, yeah.
So I just want to say this. The next year, I made people do that too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And
Let's
then
go.
no one wanted to do it after that. And I was like, well, the tradition's ruined.
You ruined the
Because
tradition.
they ruined it
Well,
because they wouldn't go.
I meant you.
Right.
Yeah, not you,
But
but
so
you.
at OCU, they stopped. Well, they might have brought it back, but I know they stopped doing it for a hot minute, which was ridiculous.
We stopped
They
doing
stopped
what?
doing room checks.
That's dumb.
Well, I think they brought it back. I'll let you know in the fall. But no, I remember my first room check. My room was spotless.
Hmm.
My side, even my roommate's side, nothing wrong. You know, the only little thing was our desks had like a few things on it. He had a few pictures just kind of scattered on his desk because he was still trying to figure out how to hang them up.
Hmm.
I was watching some TV, but I had a bag of chips open because I was eating them. I remember exactly what the chips were because my favorite chips at that time, still kind of are, was the Doritos Dynamite sticks.
Okay, yeah.
Love them. I had Alex come in and then my actual RA, Andrew, walk in and they're like, oh, room's good. Honestly, one of the cleanest rooms so far, which is crazy. This is the first ever room check and people are need to work on it. The other RA walks in. not even in charge of my floor, not in charge of my room. He goes, "Oh, that desk is a little cluttered. We're taking a point off of that." Before the other RAs could say no, he checked it on the list. And it was just for that one bag. Because honestly, that's all I had on my desk. Literally, was that bag and a laptop.
What? Well, you don't have to tell me what RA, because.
Derek Donner.
Are you serious?
I told
Derek?
him.
What?
I told him.
What the frick, man?
I told him he was the worst RA ever. But that was before we
Deserved.
became friends. We
Deserved.
were at FNL. We were at FNL tryouts. Like he was. I think he was obviously part of it, but I was watching it that fall, and like I was messing with one of the guys, and someone threw my shoe. So he picks up my shoe and throws it. I said, "This is one of the many reasons why you're the worst RA on campus. No one likes you." And he goes, "Are you serious?" I said, "You gave me a check when I should never had a check mark
You were
on
still,
my thing."
you were
I said,
still
"You're an idiot."
hanging it over his head.
It was like 2 months later. I was like, "You still suck."
That's so funny.
By the end of the semester, I was like, "We're good." But you ever pull that stunt again, you're not my RA. I'm just kidding. But still, I hated that.
Oh, Derek.
But speaking of that rectangle, so that room,
Mm-hmm.
well, me and Ethan we thought we were supposed to get an apartment this spring or this summer.
Yeah.
We were talking to a landlord and everything. Well, one of the landlords before she just put her 2 weeks in, which I think it's up now. She told us when it was like that it was we could look at online. This is that like it was helping us.
Yeah.
Ethan asked her, said, "Hey, can I put like a security deposit down, like you're supposed to?"
Yeah.
She said, "Well, it's not available yet. We're still waiting, but as soon as it's open, yeah." I contact her 3 days later and said, "Hey, can we know if there's can we go on a visit this week?" I said, "I'm going to be up at OCU the whole week, and I'd love to come take a visit."
Yeah.
She tells me, "Well, someone's actually about to move in on this Monday, and this is that." And I said, "What the heck?" I call Ethan, and me and Ethan try to figure it out. There had to have been some form of miscommunication because what Ethan tried to do, some other guy did, and this landlord was told she wasn't allowed to let us do it. But then the owner let someone else do it. Like her boss let someone else do it. I was like,
Huh.
"You are freaking kidding me." I was so upset,
Hmm.
livid. Well, I just in case did Room Rush, even though I'm not I'm online right now. I
Mm-hmm.
talked to the school and they helped me do Room Rush and everything. So I was prepared to live on campus just in case.
Right.
Ethan didn't do it. I said, "Ethan, you have to do this. It would make more sense just in case."
Yeah.
I don't care how confident we are, because if we get it, we'll tell them, "Oh, we're not living on campus now. Don't you dare charge us."
Right.
I didn't do that. I called the school. When did I call the school? I think I called them this last Monday, so not yesterday, but the week before.
Uh-huh.
Because I remember waking up being told, 20 minutes before work was going to start, "Oh, actually, you had to work today. You didn't have today off." Mad as could be because I was tired from everything.
Yeah.
So I hurried and called the school though on my way to work, and they tell me, because we didn't think I could get a townhouse because how I went online and like some of my previous leadership stuff might not count for some of the credit things they were doing.
Yeah.
They made Room Rush even worse than ever.
Yeah.
Hated
Nice.
it. I
We love
talked to them.
that.
They said, "Do you want to be in this townhouse, or this townhouse?
Heck
Like you
yeah.
could get in." I was like, "I can?" "Well, what about Ethan Malone?" "Well, he didn't sign up, so like we can't like get him in there and stuff like that." I said, "I'm gonna have him contact you guys, but if Ethan can't like be in a townhouse with me, I don't want to be in a townhouse." Because he was going to do that for me
Yeah.
before we thought of an apartment. And so they said, "Well, where you want to be?" They tried to put us in new too. Worst dorms ever.
No,
I said,
never.
put me back in York. Put me in the freshman dorm. I do not care." They said,
Right.
"Well, where do you want to be?" I said, "I can pick the floor. I can pick the room if it's available." "Well, yeah. Put me on the first floor. Put me in room 101, the same room I was in freshman year. It's a full
Oh my
circle.
gosh.
I'm back in the same rectangle."
So you're going back to York?
Yeah, I
with
hate the other
Ethan.
dorm. Yeah,
That's not a
because
townhouse though.
I, I'm not gonna live in not in a live. Sorry, words. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna go live in a townhouse without my one of my best friends when we planned
Oh,
on
so
living
they were
together
like,
anyway.
Ethan's definitely not getting a townhouse.
I think when he called them later that day, like because he didn't sign up for it, it kind of wasn't going to be fair.
I see.
He should have done the room rush stuff, and I literally told him, I said, we should have just done it. He's like, well, I didn't know if you were going to get a townhouse. I said, you should have just done it in general,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I literally
Well,
said, I want a townhouse. If I can't, well, I'll go here.
yeah. Well, York isn't. I mean, it's better. York got better.
Dude, knowing us, we're going to be hanging out with some of the GAs anyway, because some of the people like we live with, or I did live with, I'll be living with them again in the summer. They got GA positions, so we're
Oh
gonna hang out
yeah.
with them. But guess who our resident director is? Well,
Ew.
okay, he's the ARD. Sorry, so the assistant resident director, Josh Cox.
No way. Are you
Dude, me and Ethan are gonna
serious?
hang out with Josh all the time.
Oh my
We love
gosh.
Josh. Love Josh. Absolute unit of a man.
That's funny. That's great.
Okay,
That's awesome. So,
talk about the days. What else about you? What have you been doing?
dude, I've been on that YouTube grind.
That YouTube
That
grind.
YouTube grind, that streaming grind.
YouTube grind.
I looked at my Twitch analytics, right? Up
Yeah.
for the past month. So the March
Mhm.
25th to the 23rd, I've streamed almost 30 hours.
Okay.
And I'm like, dang, that doesn't feel like that much, but dang, I've been putting in that grind, brother. That's
That
basically
grind.
basically what I've been doing for the past month. I've got a lot of stuff figured out right now.
Mhm.
So I actually figured out how to stream to both YouTube and Twitch. So that'll be happening now.
Can you teach me?
No. I don't know if it works on Streamlabs. I use OBS, so
Oh, see, I don't have OBS.
yeah. So I don't
Not
know.
yet.
We'll have to see.
Someday.
Um
Maybe when I earn money.
and then I also figured out a way to hook up my Switch and PlayStation through my computer to play those games live on stream as well. So, a lot of cool
I love
content
that.
coming. I did Ultimate Gamer with Clayton. I don't know if you saw that video.
I saw the notification. I meant to go watch it. Had to do some homework.
It's a long one. Like 25 minutes.
I probably would not have focused the whole time. I want to focus for that. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
It's really good. It's good. And
Did you
I'm going to
win?
do it with you at some point.
Yes. Did you win?
I can't tell you. You guys just go watch it. Go watch it. Go watch it. I can't just give it all away.
All right. Well, before they come back, can you tell me?
Before what?
They just
Oh
because
yeah, yeah. They
the viewers
left
just left.
another.
And,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Now
Yeah,
they're
you're
back, and you didn't tell me.
oh
Quick enough.
man, dang it! Should have
Ah,
figured that out quicker.
go back again.
Watch it one more time. Pause it. Come
Watch it
back.
one more time. Okay. So the winner was.
Your mom. Got him.
Dude,
I
know some really
I have
good
a
ideas.
Fallout video coming out this Friday, and I should also have a Helldivers video coming out next week. And then this is gonna sound really odd, but I'm going to make a Stumble Guys video.
It does sound pretty odd.
Yeah, it's really funny though.
I like it though.
So yeah, it's going pretty good. Getting that YouTube grind in. Still doing delivery at Papa John's on
Happy
Friday,
for you.
Saturday. But
I think when I go back to school, I really will have a better handle for things because I won't have multiple classes to deal with. That and like all I'll be doing is working out, sleeping.
here's
So
here's
I
the
can throw
thing.
some YouTube in.
I'm gonna speak to you as a friend right now. Are you
Don't do
ready?
that.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
I don't think when you move back to campus, you'll put as much time as you think you will to YouTube. Just
You,
because, just because, whether you want to admit it or not, you are a social butterfly.
I am though.
And you will be hanging out with a ton of people, and
There's
YouTube will
not as
be
many.
pushed aside.
There's not as many people in the summer.
You will find
The only reason I didn't do a lot of stuff over the summer is because
well, you were on
I
camp
was really,
teams, right?
yeah, like I had
Yeah.
a busier summer. So like because the projects you and I wanted to work on, I wasn't thinking about gaming. I was thinking about the projects you and I were really wanting to do.
Yeah.
And no joke, if you ever wanted to still do those projects, this summer is the summer I want to do it.
Right.
Here's the funny thing. You say that you don't think I will. You might be right on one thing.
No, hold on. I didn't say that I don't think you'll put any time to it. I said I don't think you'll put as much as you think you will.
With what I'm thinking, I might not think I will put as much in the gaming channel. Not that I
More
don't
the
want,
vlogging.
because I literally found my passion for it again, and that's one reason I want to do some of those projects with you again.
Yeah.
Like start them. No joke. I'm not going to talk about Phantom of the Opera unless you want to know about it.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna at least tell you 2 people I met through Phantom of the Opera that like mean a lot to me, and I know that if they heard the podcast, the guy at least heard the podcast. So if he would watch this episode, shout out to my boy.
Shout out to my man.
His name is Christian, not spelled like Christian. Crazy.
Wow.
I know, right? So we were just getting to know each other because, all right. So part of our friendship started like during a rehearsal. He was laughing at everything I was saying. Just anything I said that was remotely funny, the man was laughing. I said, I like this guy. I'm like, I was telling Jen that she was taking me home. I was like, I'm going to make that Christian guy my friend. I said, I want to be friends with that guy. So I started doing like the wackiest stuff ever just to be his friend. Like, and it was normal. So like it fit in with the moment. I wasn't forcing it.
Yeah.
And he was just laughing. And the moment I knew the turning point was starting to come, like, to friendship, is when I normally would yell his name, like, bye, Christian, super loud as we're leaving in the parking lot. As everyone, like, other people might be sleeping. Didn't care.
Yeah.
And,
Right. Makes sense.
I yelled it. One day, before I even had a chance to, I didn't see where he was. All of a sudden, I hear, Steven! So loud. And I said,
go.
This guy.
He's now my friend.
During like we'd make jokes and stuff, but during the week, tech week, getting ready for the show, I was like, hey dude, you want to hang out? Like, you want to get lunch or dinner later, like tomorrow? Because I'd love to just get to know you a little more. And he's like, yeah, let's do it. As we're getting to know each other, we have so many things in common.
Yeah.
And we still are finding more and more what we have in common. But what really gets me is that he was like, he's like, I didn't think about doing the YouTube route because I wasn't really like, I didn't know if I wanted to be that guy. But he's like, I love acting and stuff, but I said, I have a joy for like being creative and editing. He said, I actually decided I'm going to go for school and get a certificate in like video editing and things like that. And I said, dude, so I'm the opposite. I went the YouTube route. And I said, like, this is what I love doing. So like he actually looked up my channel before I could be like, hey, you want to like watch some of my videos?
Yeah.
He looked me up and watched at least 1 or 2 of my newest ones, and I was like, that's awesome. So we did watch some later, like a day or 2 later, but I was like, our friendship just collided. I mean, he flirts with me like the homies do. Like,
hey, that's a 10 out of 10 right there.
I know, dude. Like the whole week, we kept calling each other beautiful and gorgeous because we shared a microphone, so we had to switch mics back and forth.
Yeah.
And it's funny because his girlfriend straight up just said it's our shared boyfriend, and I was like, shoot,
we're sold.
A girl who doesn't fight that her man is mine. That's a keeper. I mean,
we're sold.
Exactly.
Yeah.
we've been texting almost every day.
I
This
know.
man and I have decided that we actually want to work together. I said if I was willing to let him, he would love to do some of the editing. I said I'd let you do, like practice editing and stuff like because we had this creative mindset. And I
Right.
said, besides that, dude, I said I want you in front of the camera. I said I want to do skits and stuff with you. And he goes, dude, I'll do it. So my passion right now has been that because we've been coming up with stuff.
Yeah.
We just had a cast party literally yesterday, and his girlfriend Reagan, sweet soul, fun, nice person to talk to and stuff. She wants to be in on it. She wants to do some of the acting and stuff. So I'm like, how am I not going to be passionate about it? I get to hang out with some people, so I get to be the social butterfly, but I get to do the things that I love at the same time.
Let's go.
I mean, it's a double whammy, dude. And you want to know the bonus? You want to know the bonus?
The bone in.
Yes, the bone in moment.
Yeah. Whoa.
You know, what are my you know like how I'm part Mexican, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know how I'm part ginger?
Yeah.
He is a Mexican ginger too.
Are you serious?
I have more Mexican and he has more ginger and like in our face like looking at us, but I mean, you look at his parents, dear God, dad's ginger, mom's Mexican.
That's hilarious.
What's also hilarious, his parents seem like great people, but I was told his dad is like not a people person, like doesn't talk to people.
Uh-huh.
He was giving them like hugs by after they came to watch one of the shows and we all went out to eat together. Like they invited me to go eat.
Yeah.
Dad's going to give them a hug, and I went, and he's like, okay. I get up and I straight up hugged him. No, I never met the man. I just
That's
hugged him.
so
Get the
funny.
man.
That's
And, I
great.
think I'm part of the family now.
Nice, man. I mean, you're a Mexican ginger, so you fit right in.
I was the long lost son.
Maybe.
I'm actually their oldest child because the twins that they have just turned 23. I'm older.
you're like 30, right?
You shut your mouth, you dirty whore.
You shut your whore mouth.
Have you seen how old you are? I remember before I turned 20, I was watching a video on this one guy's YouTube channel. He wrote a song called
Oh no.
2 Decades.
Wait, what channel was that one?
And that guy was singing, he's posted it on his 20th birthday. I was sitting in my dorm room freshman year of college watching that video and I said, man,
That was a good video.
I turned 2 decades soon too.
Wow. It made you think, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Well,
contemplated.
you're only a few months older than me, right? Oh wait, when were you
August
born?
99.
Oh, never mind, you're a year older. Maybe then I had to watch that like senior year of high school.
Your mom.
Okay. Okay.
Who's the older one now?
I think it's you.
Nah. Alright, what the frick is... Oh, it's the nugget. Okay, I was like... It looked like a chip.
This is one of those things when you don't use your bidet, it can come out of you. Use your bidet wisely, and then you won't have to wipe something like
Alright,
this.
man. Hey, do you want to talk about Fallout? You want to tell people the conversation that we had before we started recording? And how embarrassed you were?
Alright, guys. I have a confession.
Wait, before you say anything, I just want it to be known. I'm not a huge fan of Fallout. Okay, I don't like keep up with everything, but I know that there was a show, and I know about Fallout 76 and Fallout 4. And Steven, you may continue.
So my confession is not as bad anymore. Part of it is still. But yeah, I'm also not big into Fallout. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just I watched my dad play it, and I barely played one of them. and
Mm.
I was a kid, and that was New Vegas or
It's
Fallout
New
New Vegas,
Vegas,
right?
yeah.
I watched him play some of Fallout 4. I never played it. Didn't know there was a new Fallout game. I was
From
out of the
28,
loop
the
on that.
Fallout 76. Yeah, he didn't know about that one.
Yeah, I didn't know about that. I got the
I
Fallout.
told him there was a Fallout show. And he goes, "Oh yeah. Yeah, I know that show. I knew there was a show coming out. It's got Jack Black as a little robot guy, right?"
I got confused with Borderlands because I never really played the Borderlands either. I'm a
And
fake gamer, okay,
I
guys?
was like,
I'm
"What
fake.
did you just say, dude? That's not that's
Sorry,
The thing
guys.
is, right? The thing is
I
like
was more
you
into fighting
obviously
games.
watched the trailer for Borderlands, right?
Yeah, but I forgot it was Borderlands. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't know how you
I did.
forget
You
that.
know what's crazy? Like I just watched the Fallout 2
You
though.
did. You just
I think it was like two,
mixed them
3 days
together,
ago, and I
yeah.
just
Mixed them
I had
together.
it. The only iconic part that I remember from that Fallout trailer is the bobblehead, and it's
Yeah.
the one guy, the guy,
The
the
vault
iconic
guy.
guy. Yeah, I mean, I plan on checking it out more.
Yeah, I want to
But
watch
growing up,
the show.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I love when I'm one of the weird people, I guess, but I love it when people do try to make adaptations, like movie
There's some
adaptations
that are
or
really
TV shows
good.
from games, because some are bangers and some are
Have you seen
like,
The Last of Us?
no, I wasn't as much into the Last of Us series either, but
I've
I
never
plan on
played
it
The
because
Last of Us, but the show looked really good.
Pedro Pascal's in it. Why
Yeah,
would
I
I
mean
not
that's
watch
enough
it?
to
Pedro.
yeah. I was gonna ask you a question. Oh, have you watched Shogun?
No, it's on my Hulu all the time, and I'm want to watch it. I've been watching Law and Order like crazy.
I
Sorry,
watched the first episode.
is it worth it?
It was alright.
All right,
Yeah.
watch the second one and tell me that again.
Okay. It
Because
was
sometimes
alright.
the
Abby
pilot
tried to
always
watch
sucks.
it with me. She didn't like it.
Well, what does Abby know?
Yeah, she doesn't like blood and stuff. And after a guy got boiled alive, she was kind of like, "Okay, I'm done." Like, okay, yeah.
What's the problem? Boiled alive. You know the Avatar was almost boiled alive.
Yeah. But I
So
mean,
I've been thinking
yeah,
of
it was
Avatar
just
clips lately too.
yeah. I think that I don't know why this is, right? Abby like she watched like Deadpool, right? Or the Joker movie, right?
Deadpool.
And is she like anytime there is blood or someone gets decapitated or a hand gets chopped off or anything, she cringes and like can't watch the screen. She still liked the movie, but she was like, I just hate blood. I hate all of this stuff.
Good thing she didn't go into the medical field.
I know, it's really bad. And I'm like,
You guys wouldn't be making money at all.
well, I'm like I'm like, man, I don't know why, but it does not bother me at all. I
It's a
think it's
movie, so you know it's fake.
yeah, I think it's a mixture of I've played like more like okay, I've played Mortal Kombat when I was like, 16,
Oh, 16. I played
You
it when
played
I
it
was like
before.
4.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was 4 years old.
Yeah. Uh but I played Mortal Kombat and like Call of Duty and like all kinds of like bloody type games. And then when I was like 18 to 20, I got really into movies and figuring out how stuff was made. So I would literally just watch documentaries of them breaking down like this is how we cut somebody's head off and made it look real. You know what I mean?
Well, they didn't really do it.
Yeah, exactly. And so when I watch like, the guy get boiled alive, I'm not thinking, "Oh my gosh, he's getting boiled alive." I'm like, "Dude, the amount of work that went into making his face look like a pimple? That's crazy."
Okay.
You
I'm
know?
glad I don't think that.
Yeah,
I'm
I
glad
think
I get that. Like, I get that emotional with it.
Yeah.
But oh, dude, if I'm honest, if I'm getting emotional in it, that is some great storytelling.
Oh yeah,
Great
yeah,
writing. Oh my goodness.
yeah.
Did you ever watch like The Flash and like all that stuff?
Oh
Like
yeah,
all their shows? I I loved because I never finished the last season. It was on Netflix. Of there's a lot of them I didn't finish because I didn't like the direction some of them were going.
yeah. That's
But
fair.
DC Legends of Tomorrow.
Oh, the first season, banger,
Oh, amen.
banger.
I was what's his name? Firestorm
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah. That's right. I think
okay?
that's right. Yeah,
Is it a doctor or professor, whatever the older guy's name is? I'm
yeah. I
forgetting the
don't
names. It's been that
remember.
long.
Yeah,
When he died,
yeah,
I did tear up.
yeah,
I did
yeah,
because I loved him.
yeah.
I don't know how that show was able to make me fall in love with this old dude, but I did.
Fall in love with an old man.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It was for tax purposes, I promise, not as money.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Yeah, dude, the Flash. I think the first 3 or 4
three,
seasons
three.
after Savitar, it went downhill.
It did.
Yeah, I think
It
that was
did.
season 3.
Yes, it should have. Because if I'm correct,
It was
2
Zoom
was
season
Zoom.
2. Zoom was
Oh
a
my goodness.
banger.
Zoom got me on loops,
Yeah,
so I wasn't expecting some of it.
yeah. Zoom was a
Good
banger.
show. Good show. Still one of my favorite DC heroes. I'm not gonna lie. The
Yeah,
Flash.
yeah.
Top 5 definitely. Top 5 with powers.
Did you ever watch Gotham?
Some I actually my grandparents watched a lot of it, and I thought we were watching it together. So when I found out they were way ahead of me, I was like, "Fine, I'll start over again." And I never really started over.
I see. I never seen
It's one of
it.
those shows I will binge. You should binge watch it because it's like a detective on some stuff too. Which I
Yeah,
mean,
makes sense.
it makes sense,
Yeah,
but you get to see a little bit of how Bruce grew up.
yeah.
It's an interesting way.
I
Um, nah, dude,
don't know how we got talking about movies, but I'm fine
we
with it.
love movies.
Yeah.
You talk Deadpool. Have you seen the new Deadpool
Yeah,
trailer?
I have. Oh, that's
Eth-
relevant. That's relevant. Let's talk.
Ethan messaged me and he said, "Did you?" He goes, "Bro, have you seen the new Deadpool trailer?" I said, "Yes." We have plans on July 26th. He goes, "Yes, we do." I said, "Good." I was going to make plans on the 26th or 7th with Chris as well.
Uh-huh.
He's eloping on that day, so I said, "Huh, I'm not asking him to watch Deadpool with me."
He's eloping.
Yeah, they're getting married early, and then we get to do the ceremony still in December. So when they go to do the I do's, it's like I have is what they're
I've
gonna
done.
say. That's literally what they're gonna say, and I was like, all right. I mean, I'm still going to Florida with some of my friends. Road trip.
I've already done that.
Exactly. Been there, done that at least 5 times today before we left. Before
In
we
the
go into our
dress.
fancy clothes. And once in the dress.
It's white.
Exactly. And that's why I'm wearing the red pants. See, that guy gets it. That's why he's wearing the
Exactly,
brown pants.
exactly. The Deadpool.
She gets it too. She's wearing white.
That's a good.
Okay.
That's a good one. Yeah, the Deadpool trailer. Deadpool trailer.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, it was hype.
What do you it's got me because sorry, I was going Asian there. I was not expecting the multiverse to be in it. I should have.
Yeah, I was
Because like
expecting that. Eh,
I should have expected it
dude,
on
from
some
the
things.
teaser, it was the TVA and all that stuff. Have you watched Loki?
Oh, yes, but I just
Have you watched the new
I was
season of
thinking
Loki?
yes.
Dude, it's a banger.
It's such a banger.
It's a banger.
Oh, Ethan made fun of me. I don't care if anyone hasn't seen it yet, spoilers or not. But I literally was like, "That's it? He's just gonna sit in a chair for eternity? You're kidding me!"
It's kind of hype though.
It is.
It's
but I'm like,
kind of
I
hype
need
though.
him. I need Tom.
Hiddleston, yeah.
Yeah, I need him.
It's
I
hype.
don't need to see him in some other thing. I need him being his freaking coat and his suit, Loki style, and just
It was hype. It ended. I was like,
It is
holy
beautiful. It is
crap,
so
that's
beautiful.
so good. That's such
It
a
was
fitting
in a
ending.
way, I think it's a beautiful ending.
Yeah, and it was
I
the
saw
I forget which mythology it's from, but it's the tree of. It might be Greek. It's probably Greek mythology, but it's the tree of life. Is what like the strings went into. It was
represented.
like,
Yeah.
oh, it was so cool,
A
beautiful.
quick side note about Tom. I saw a TikTok and he's like, "Who is like my uh my like celebrity like crush, my celebrity like wife going to be whatever?"
Hmm.
And literally he got the actress that played as the female Loki, and he's like, "Well, isn't that funny?" It's like
It's myself.
I'm going to marry myself, I guess.
That's funny.
But no, Deadpool. Obviously, you and I both know how big of a Deadpool fan I am.
Oh yeah,
Like, I'm
yeah.
still trying to read all his comics and stuff, but like, I fell in
You're
love
as
with the
big of a
movies,
Deadpool fan as I am Spider-Man.
and that's why we click.
Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly.
That's
Yeah.
why we
Yeah.
click.
That's exactly why. Absolutely.
But I, I don't know. When they first hinted about Wolverine being in it, they said it took place before Logan. So I was expecting it to be that Wolverine,
Yeah, but
and
it's
it just had to
not.
been some gap. I know.
Or
So that's
it's
part of what threw me off.
I
That's
don't know
part of it.
how it could be that Wolverine.
It's definitely not. It's 100% not now. If they say it is, that doesn't make sense. They have to give me so much information for me to know that makes sense.
Because
Because I watched Logan at least 500 times. I've watched
Logan's a
all of
good
that like
movie.
500 times.
Yeah.
Such a good
But
movie.
it's
Did I?
like
No, I did not watch that with you.
no. No, I just recently watched it like 3 months ago for the first time.
On Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Did they have the rated R version on
Oh
there?
yeah.
Okay, so I mean, sometimes they act like they won't.
No, Deadpool's on
Um,
there.
I know because remember there's a big old thing. I don't know if you remember this, but there was a whole big thing after Deadpool 2 that they were going to make a Deadpool 2.5, and it was going to literally be a PG
PG-13. They
13.
did it. Yeah, they made it.
Why?
I
I
don't
don't.
know.
I don't. It takes a lot of it away. Like my grandparents, like they're probably going to watch it, but they don't like it because of like the language, some of the stuff. I said you have to know who he is, and like they don't like even if you would read some of the comics and he wasn't as crazy as before. I mean, we made all the comic characters somehow modern in some sort of way.
Yeah.
So the Merc of the Mouth, instead of saying frick, this, that, he's saying,
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
whole time. And I mean, I'm all for it because it's hilarious to me. I'm not gonna lie, when someone stubs their toe and just yells the F word, I'm like, oh, that hurts, but he said the F word. It's just,
That's
I mean,
such a that's such a like 13-year-old boy response though.
but
It's
I
so
mean, I was
funny.
like that
It's
when I was like 10 or younger.
yeah. Um
But
yeah, I don't know
Deadpool.
what they're going to do with that. Um but it's
All
Deadpool.
I
He can get away with a lot.
Did you see the Easter eggs?
The breakdown. I haven't watched any breakdowns, no.
Brother, I only watched a little one on TikTok, surprisingly, because I mean the trailer just came out.
Yeah.
Um, they have some original or like the first X-Men like villains and some of that stuff from previous movies on there.
Really?
They have the very first Toad on there
Did you
as well.
notice that they were jumping into a Doctor Strange portal?
Yeah, at the very end,
Yeah. I'm like,
he
why?
had to have
How is
stolen it
that
or something.
happening? You know what
It
I
just threw
mean?
me off. It threw me off the first time watching it when or like in the teaser first trailer whatever when one jokingly had hair and he was
Yeah,
with
that
all the
was
people he
funny.
loved. It made sense, but I was like, what's her face is dead.
Well, no, he changed the
Why is she dead?
timeline.
I forgot that he did that.
Yeah, he had the time machine. Remember, he went back to baby Hitler and he was like holding him. He's like, I can't do this. I can't do this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
I, I gotta go back and watch some because I actually did forget that. But it's like Oh, dude, the fact that I forgot about that makes even more sense why the TVA's there.
Exactly. Yeah. So I mean, it's
Here's my question.
yeah. Go ahead.
Is this the TVA before Loki did everything, or still Kang in charge?
I don't know. It
Because
it
that's what
kind of
I think that
is.
would be a factor.
It seems like it's before Loki,
I know. That's what it seems like.
but also,
So
well, no. It might not be because before Loki they would have just killed everybody on sight. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't have taken Deadpool and they wouldn't have left all the variants in the room. They would have just
it,
wiped it.
okay, I feel like
So I don't know.
you're probably right. But then again, like it's just how they took Loki. You know, they could have done that to Deadpool, but it could have been like before Loki was in charge, but like after Loki was taken, they're like, oh, we should use him. They could have been thinking the same thing with Deadpool. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm excited,
I'm
but it really
Marvel
gets me.
Jesus.
It, what gets me though is when they're fighting, when him and Wolverine are fighting. Like, are you? Is this what you did when you failed your universe? And I was just like, oh, he straight up just low blowed him. And
Yeah.
then Wolverine low blowed him with his claws into his junk.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I keep seeing that picture. Like, I don't know why people keep sharing that picture. I'm like, I'm just looking at Wolverine's claws and Deadpool's junk, and I'm not opposed to it.
I mean,
But I just what it's their chemistry. After like knowing about some of the comics and some other stuff, their chemistry gets me. And like
yeah.
the part where Deadpool's on the ground, it's like, "Help me up, you like you fool!" And he just, never mind, I'm good. It still gets him
Yeah.
up. I love it.
Yeah.
It is such a. This is going to be a fantastic movie. You want to come watch it with us?
Maybe. Where are you
Should we
watching it
say?
at?
I was going to say Lancaster, but we could possibly think about Columbus, Grove City.
Grove City. You could do
What do you?
Polaris.
Oh, we could do Polaris.
Yeah.
I'll have to talk to Ethan, but like Polaris for like to watch
That's
Deadpool with
a is
you.
that a Friday? Oh, wait. What Friday is
It's a
that?
Friday or Saturday. The 26th is when it comes out.
26th.
Yeah, I have it memorized.
It's
I
a
might get a
Friday.
Deadpool
It's a
tattoo.
Friday. It's a Friday.
I
I
may or may
come
not thought
back
about Deadpool tattoo.
from vacation on Thursday.
Dude, that's crazy.
I'm supposed
I
to
come back
work
from
Friday, but maybe I just ask for the day off.
work where?
Papa John's.
I thought you were quitting.
I just drive, so I drive on Friday and Saturday.
I would just quit. Like me, I'm done
Eh,
Saturday. My last
I
day of work is this Saturday.
I could quit, but then no money ever.
Tell Abby to work harder. Hey Abby, get a second job.
Yeah, sure.
Pay for my addiction.
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah. So I will probably just take that day off and we'll go. That's what I say we do.
I knew we were a smart man.
Might as well, right?
Yes.
Like a whole day of
I
it.
love Deadpool so much.
Yeah, he's cool.
I can't wait to see the popcorn bucket because the ones I'm seeing, I don't believe it's real. But if it actually is, I'm getting it. Have you seen the
No.
buckets? You need to. You need to. Okay, the first time he like when Kevin Feige said that Deadpool can make a bucket, he made a joke. He made it look like the Dune bucket at first.
Uh huh.
So it was Deadpool's face and then like the Dune like sandworm coming at like his
Yeah.
mouth. But the ones that they've been showing, it has holes in it too. There's a Deadpool and a Wolverine version. Are you looking it up?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Oh
Dude,
my
I swear,
gosh.
if they don't have like if they actually do have like the squared ones of Wolverine and Deadpool, if they don't have that at the Polaris one, I promise you I will riot. I collect popcorn buckets already, actually. Like the one of shows and movies that I've enjoyed.
That'd be super funny.
I need the Deadpool one.
That'd be funny. I would be down for that.
Dude, it's sad because I outgrew a lot of my Deadpool shirts by fat and by muscle. And
But
so
mostly fat.
and then well
You're
I,
balking. You're balking.
I'm in the middle of actually cutting,
You're
but the
balking.
it starts May 8th.
Oh, you're cut?
Yeah. Because like I don't have all the access that I need to help with my cut or the control that I should have. So when I move
Mm.
back up to OCU, I will have that control. Like I said, working out, some videos, sleep.
Video sleep.
Yeah.
Videos of
Like
you
I'm gonna be
sleeping?
that could be one of the next hits.
Sleeping with Steven.
10,
Sleepy
10,
Steven.
10 ways guys go to sleep. Number 10,
We
the
don't.
twerk.
Oh.
Oh, we don't.
um.
That's the end of the video.
Yeah.
But no, dude, I'm a huge Deadpool guy. This is
Yeah.
going to be such a good movie.
I'm excited.
Such a good movie.
All right, man.
So, yeah, I was going to ask you another question.
Oh, okay. You know what? One more question. Wait. The cops are after me. Hold on.
Mm,
Okay, I'm good.
because of his weed farm in the backyard.
Okay.
Actually, speaking of your backyard, has anything happened in that that one building I kept looking at that I told you that
The
looked like a lot
brick
of homeless
one?
people would live in? Yeah.
Okay, first off, crack addicts live in that one, not homeless people.
Uh,
Secondly,
I'm right.
yeah. Secondly, they're tearing it down in the spring.
Can I come and watch?
Why? As the crack addicts die, they
Yeah.
swing a boulder into it.
Let's get rid of them, bud.
A wrecking ball.
Let's start gaming like a wrecking ball. I was just gonna ask, like, I haven't got to talk to you in a little while.
Okay.
What are some of your plans? Like, I didn't realize you were still going to keep doing Papa John's.
Mhm.
What are we expecting from Jeffrey Jordan from Beefy Chiefy?
From Beefus Jeefus.
I want to know what your plan is and what projects we could be looking forward to.
What projects okay, well. If you must know.
Will they only be gaming or will we get some
No,
like
they will
live
not
action?
only be gaming.
Oh, we get some live action?
We'll get some live action. Hot
Okay,
and
I wanna hear
dirty.
Yes.
No, so actually, I don't know if you saw the like Malevelon Creek music video that I did for Helldivers on my channel.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's fine. I have another one in the works
Okay.
that will have like an actual music video into it with a very cool perspective. So a music video like that's in the work. Obviously, I have Ultimate Gamer. We're gonna be doing more of those. I got you. You're gonna be lined up soon for an Ultimate Gamer duel.
That's gonna be rough.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be real fun.
Yeah.
Got a couple other
will.
people lined up for it, and then a couple of things that have been spinning around in my brain. They're kind of like I consider it pre-production in my brain right now. Not full details out on paper, right?
Yeah.
One of them being live streaming like tournaments in person.
Okay.
So eventually doing either like a Mario Kart or a Smash Bros tournament, live streaming it in person would be
I on no joke was thinking you were like saying esports level for a second there. I'm like,
no,
dude, you and I start an Overwatch team?
no, not esports level. Not maybe later. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that
When
goes.
we're famous.
Yeah, exactly. And another thing is, I don't know how much information I want to give on this.
Just give us a little.
I have I have a script ready. Script completely written.
It's not a script that we've talked about in the past, is it?
I don't know. I don't know if I've told you.
Let me tell you this. This is something I want to work on one of my projects, and you're the one who started it with me. That I want to bring it.
Is
And I
it the
actually want to do
country
it.
guy?
Well, it's not a country guy, but it's. I mean, yes, it's the small.
Okay, yeah, got small
Without
town.
giving too much detail,
Yeah,
small town boy.
yeah. I remember that.
I honestly want to work on that.
My script.
Give us a title.
I can't give you a title.
You don't have a title.
I have a title, but I give too much
Title.
away.
The title gives that much away.
Yeah, it does.
See, with small
You know
town
what?
boy, he
You
can
know
go
what?
anywhere.
You know what? I'm
Yeah.
gonna say this, and it might give a lot away, but it is a superhero. That's all I'm gonna say. I have a script ready for a superhero thing.
One more question with that.
Okay,
Do I get to be a part of it?
maybe if you want to.
Okay. Do I place the gay guy?
Sure.
I'm playing as one of the gay guys in the AA meeting from Infinity
Yeah,
War.
so so this is the thing with it, and I can say this without giving anything away, is finding people for it.
Yeah.
Because honestly it requires a lot of people in the beginning and then not as many towards the end.
How many men and women do you want?
Gosh, I need like I'd have to look at like my notes and everything, but I think off the top of my head it was like 15.
I bet I could get Reagan and Christian to be a part of it if we can work it out.
Well, that's the thing too is I have to coordinate like a schedule with all that too. So that's going to be
Another question.
yeah.
How far is Marion from Springfield?
Springfield?
Yep.
Springfield, Ohio?
Yep.
An hour and 16 minutes.
I probably could get Reagan there.
An hour and 16 minutes.
If I get Christian there, then I get Reagan there. But if I get Reagan there, I get Christian there. That's
I
how
see.
simple
Yeah,
that could be.
yeah.
Christian and Reagan, if you're watching, you're being recruited.
I still
We
have
need you.
I still have a lot of details. It's probably going to be a hot second because I'm gonna have
Fine,
to
we
cut.
need a hot second.
If I am going to be the main person, I'm gonna have to cut like a lot.
Extreme cut.
Yeah. I've got like so everything's
Going on
here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like my arms and shoulders are looking pretty good.
So you're going to go on a cycle, aren't you?
A cycle?
Oh, so you don't know the term cycle.
I don't.
Have you heard of natties? All
Yeah,
natural?
yeah. And all natural. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cycle is not natural.
Okay. Okay.
Cycle's steroids, dude.
Oh, I see. I'm not taking
ahead.
steroids. You could have just said steroids.
The cycle's a healthier way to do it.
Oh,
Like
yeah. You just inject sometimes.
actually that's kind of part of it. I'm not gonna
Exactly.
lie.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it.
But you've
Like
thought
that.
about it.
I have. Me and a past roommate talked about going on a cycle, and I was like, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Though a cycle probably would speed up the process, I said I feel like it won't be as rewarding to me personally.
Yeah.
I said if I needed it immediately, then yeah, cycle it is, and then just try to keep it naturally after. But I want to make it more rewarding, so I'm doing the natty.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I'm going
Me and
natural.
I'm actually training for
Yeah.
some stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm training to someday be in a 5K.
Gotcha. So you're building up endurance more than anything at that point.
I'm cutting and building endurance at
Yeah.
the same time.
Yeah.
because it will go hand in
So
hand.
yeah, it's either that or I find somebody else to play the main part. Which honestly, I was like,
Clayton.
no, no. It was I can't remember if I texted Alex or Jacob, but I think it was Jacob, and he was like, "No, I don't do stuff like that anymore."
He doesn't.
I was
Neither
like,
of them do.
man, you don't have to do anything but act. Like you don't have to edit. You show up for 3 days, something like that. He was like,
Won't do it.
"Nope, not gonna do it." Well, and I asked him too because I'm like, bro works out. Like he's got to build. So
I mean, he's working out again. It looks like.
yeah,
I haven't talked to him forever. I mean, you can blame part of it on me, but I honestly, when he left for college, he kind of just left us in the dust.
yeah,
Not in a bad way, just it happens.
yeah,
I mean, I feel bad because Alex will try to like invite me to Fortnite here and there, and like it's always when I'm with someone. But every once in a while, when I'm not with someone, of course I join him.
yeah,
And we'll talk here and there. But like me and Alex talked about it, and I was like, dude, I'm trying to bring this stuff back. I'm still slightly doing it. Do it with me. He said if I do it again, he's not doing Tough Guys Studios or Productions, whatever he wanted to what it's called.
hmm
And he said he would do a PG-13, if not rated R version.
yeah, yeah. I think you told me
He
about
said
that before.
he's not into the other stuff. I mean, he still believes in everything, but he doesn't want to be all kid friendly. He wants to be funny.
Yeah,
And I was like, dude, you can be funny and still be kid friendly. But I mean, I agree. I think that stuff is funny. But I said, if I say like a bad word or anything like that, that's just me personally. That's not for me
yeah,
on my channel and stuff because I want everyone to love it.
yeah. Right,
And I mean, I'm trying to cut back on that stuff anyway.
right.
I'll still laugh at it, like Deadpool. I'll still laugh at him.
Yeah, right.
I'll
I
say
get
something
you.
about a nutcracker. Nah.
Hey, got it. Yeah, so
I,
that's kind of the projects
I
that I
might get.
have
Yeah,
in the line.
I might know some people for real
Okay,
who can work with
I'll
me.
keep you updated. I will give you plenty of time before filming starts to contact your people. You know what I'm saying?
Good. Actually, there's a. How busy is your June? Do you know?
Oh, I don't know. Why?
There's a week off that my buddy Christian has off in June. I think we're making like several plans. Maybe you can go to one or two of those plans with us, and you can get to know him that way too. If I can't get you guys to meet up before then,
Okay.
hopefully we will. But like
Does he play
straight
games?
up Fortnite.
That's it.
I mean, that's the only game we have both in common on PlayStation 5 right now. That's multiplayer that I know of.
Gotcha.
And like, I mean, he doesn't. I don't know if he has Discord or not, but he doesn't use Discord. So right now, we just talk in Fortnite.
I see.
Yeah,
Well,
but we might be going to Kings Island, the zoo,
oh dang.
a concert.
Oh my gosh. That whole
Well,
week.
I think we're trying to go see Elevation Worship.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
it's not far from where he's from. So
Gotcha.
yeah,
Well, I think that was a pretty good podcast, Steven. I'm glad we got to catch up a little bit, talk about bidets, talk about Borderlands and Fallout and everything
and
else.
yeah,
My
I mean,
projects that are coming at some point.
man, it's all about you.
Wow, okay.
Just kidding. I mean, we talked about Deadpool, about
Yeah, now
me,
that
my
I
freshman
think
year.
about it, you asked me that question. So
I did. I
so
guess I wanted
so okay,
to
hang on.
know.
Okay, 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes left. Okay, I'm
Okay.
I'm capping it off in the next 5 minutes. What are some of
Okay.
your projects that you got coming up, Steven?
Okay. So be on the lookout in a
Lame.
couple weeks.
I'm sorry. Go Go ahead. In a
In
couple
a couple
weeks.
weeks, I will be doing another like vlog in Florida. I'm going to be going to Universal Studios, and I'm going to be like just showing some of the fun and stuff. but I'm really thinking about doing like sitting down and working on a project, just talking about like my like favorite things to do at the parks and like giving some tips and tricks just for fun. It's
Hmm.
not what my channel's about, but I watch so many YouTubers that do that, and I'm like, why don't I just give my opinion? I mean, it's always fun to hear other people's opinions of what they love about their favorite rides, the shows, blah blah blah. So I think I'm gonna work on a project like that. Obviously, I really was thinking about this summer, and I wanted to do more skits and stuff. And Small Town Boy was something I was going to bring up to you anyway. I said I wanted to actually make that come to life.
Yeah.
Um, I'm working on an old video. Half of it is downloaded onto the computer. I still got to get the rest of it on there. Um, of a previous vlog that I recorded and never got to edit, and it's when I went to New York. And I'm going to put some me now and me then moments where I'm going to be talking about like what was going on, because I think at some moments like you just don't really have much context. I don't think you need to on some of it. Um, but like how I did the Disney vlogs, how I talked some and just showed stuff. I feel like I didn't get to do that in New York, so I'm
Hmm.
going to like fill in those spaces and talk about like why we went to New York in general. I
Gotcha.
mean, everyone knew why I went to Disney. People will know why I went to. I'm going to Universal this summer or this in a couple weeks. No one knows why I went to New York, so
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna say that. Um, Skits are the main thing. I mean, I'm really into Marshman vlogs right now.
Yeah.
Um, Someday when I know I have a steady income and stuff, know I can balance both my main channels very well. Um, but I mean, just the gaming is a side project of spending time with you, spending time with Chris and stuff, and
Yeah.
like anyone else who wants to play games. Because I mean, gaming is how a lot of our friendships blossomed, if not started.
Yeah.
Um, so I want to keep playing games. So I mean, I want to stream probably later playing South
Yeah.
Park.
South Park. Yeah.
I mean, um, but my main goal is to get vlogs going because I mean, you're focusing on one channel mainly,
Yeah.
and I was looking at your stuff earlier. I mean, you're getting up there.
Yeah, it's so close. I can feel it. I
I
can feel it in my booty hole.
I see how many videos you have, and I'm like, man, I want more videos.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I know how I got a few of my subscribers, like why my subscriber count is the way it is,
Yeah.
and I had one or two bangers.
Dude.
If I can work on more videos,
Yeah.
I can get some more
I
bangers.
have a side note. A
Yeah,
dude. Oh, what day was the stream? I think I streamed Friday night. A
yeah.
dude came into the Twitch chat and was like, "Bro, your W setup. Like your setup looks sick." I'm like, "Oh, thanks, man." He was like, "Wow, you guys are actually funny." I was like, "Oh yeah, thanks. I got a YouTube channel. You click it in the about, like you can check it out." And he goes, "Bro, W YouTube channel. Your thumbnails are actually good." And then he followed and subbed and then left. That was it. I was
Close,
like, "Okay, let's go."
close up amount.
Awesome.
But like
Yeah,
I saw you have 110.
10.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was gonna say it was 100 something videos. I only have 65.
Yeah, and that's something that I've learned, that if you can get more videos that are similar in your niche, it'll keep people in longer because you can direct them to a similar video, you know.
I think you're right. I think the one thing about my channel is that it's just what I love
Yeah.
kind of thing. So like I'll have like these two type of chains. And I know that's crazy, but like you have the skit side, and so anytime you watch a skit, I'll always have a skit available.
Yeah.
You know, for it to always be shown or be directed to. If you watch any of my like vlogs or like me sitting down talking about something, you'll always have the opportunity to. I think that's what I mainly wanted my channel to be.
Yeah.
This funny skits and stuff, and then me sitting down talking about something important to me. So like like it could be silly, it could be not silly, or talk about um or a vlog, like an actual vlog.
Yeah.
So like that would be one chain, this would be other. So if someone wasn't into these videos, that's fine, but they like me for this, they can stick with me still.
Right.
Um I know that's an interesting and sometimes a difficult way to do it, but like it's still me being me at the same time.
Yeah.
I know some other YouTubers were able to sit down and just talk to a camera, and other times they were able to go vlogging.
Yeah.
And I mean, I can name several YouTubers I used to love who did that and they did gaming on the same channel. I
Yeah.
mean, I just didn't think gaming with all that would make sense, so that's why I didn't do it.
Right.
To me. Um, but that's my main thing. I mean, if I have any other project I can think of, I'm really passionate about our podcast here. Even when like
Yeah.
we might seem boring in some moments and we're not as funny bone moments, because I mean, we haven't done a huge comedy one in a minute. I think we just have been funny here and there when we're talking, which I
Yeah.
love that it's natural. But like I really do think this is one of those podcasts that could pop off in some way.
I agree.
So I mean, my goal is to work on this as well. So this podcast is slightly more of a priority than over the gaming channel, if I'm being for real.
Yeah. I mean, you haven't posted in the game to the gaming channel in a hot second either.
Since the last time you and I talked.
Yeah. So 3
So it was
weeks.
a couple, yeah. I mean, I did have the musical and stuff, and I have decided because I'm moving back on campus, I'm going to do the next show. I really do like being on stage, and I've made a little family there.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of the people I enjoy it with will be gone, but at least one or two will be back, if not three. I think that will just like make it for me. I have a higher chance for higher roles. Some people said because some of the best guys are all gone. We'll have like two other really good guys still there, and I'm like, huh,
Right.
not as much competition.
Right.
I'm just saying. But those are my projects.
Gotcha.
Literally be on the lookout. And the next like my goal is because like how I moved back into like on campus right after my trip. Like I work on the 8th. I might take like the part of the 8th, if not the ninth, to edit one of them
Mhm.
because I don't know how much I'll really get. I should have at least one video, if not two, and upload them. And
Awesome.
then I'll be in a good setup where like it won't be as awkward having all this
Furnace
there.
and yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
where I can actually look at the camera and record things when I'm like talking
Hey, do you
to the
want to know
camera.
something?
Yeah, sexy.
You know, you see me right now. Like, look. Yeah.
I'm looking at your boob.
Do I look good? Like
Yeah,
camera quality and stuff.
W in the chat.
This is a webcam.
Yeah,
Mm.
my, my webcam's bad.
Uh-huh.
I gotta fix my Discord. It keeps shutting off.
And you know what? You didn't consult me when you got that webcam.
Oh,
You
I'm not
could have
using that
had
one anymore.
this. You see how it looks right now? You could have had this.
Okay, talk to me in like 2 weeks.
You're a rat.
Where did you buy your webcam?
Amazon.
How much? See, that's my problem right now. You smile like that. I bet I might not even have that much. If not, I barely have
How
it.
much do you think?
Over 300.
No, it was less than 300.
All right, I can afford it.
It was 150.
I already owe someone 170. I can't do that right now.
Why do you owe someone 170?
$20 for gas because I told him I would, and then 150 because me and a buddy, it was Ethan, um, we both said that we wanted to help our friend
Oh, you
Ryan
told me about
who was
that.
proposing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so I had the money at first, but Ethan said, let's do it now. And I had to make a payment. And I
Mm.
was like, dude, we couldn't wait another 2 weeks. And the paychecks since then have been kind of bad.
I see.
So that's one reason why I can't go back. I can't wait to go back to my old job. My first paycheck will be like, okay, actually, it won't be that high.
But
It
it'll
will.
be enough
It
to
norm.
pay him back.
Yeah. I mean, it'll
Gotcha.
still be high, but it won't be no like 600 something like it normally would be because I'm starting in the middle of the week, not the beginning of the week.
Gotcha. Well, I say we end it there because it's been an hour and 20 minutes.
That was a W in the chat, funny
Yeah.
boners. My
That's
funny
what we call
boners.
them, right? Funny boners.
I mean, we're the big funny boners, and then there are little funny boners.
Yeah, you guys are little.
You are little compared to us.
Yeah.
You're
You
only a
think
word in
this
the
beef
chat.
comes naturally? No, we cycle.
We cycle for these.
It's wings pizza. Back and
Wings,
forth one day.
pizza, some chicken sandwiches from Wendy's. I've been hungry. I've been slowly eating this whole podcast.
Goodbye, funny boners.
Goodbye, funny boners.
So
How did you
stupid.
introduce us?
You don't want to know.
Did you not introduce
You
us?
don't want to know.
You didn't even say my name.
Well, say your name now.
You didn't even say my plug.
Steven.
See, that's the thing. When I say your channel, it's actually your name. But then I do say Beefy Jeefy. Is it now Beefus Jeeves?
No.